Yeah, I'll share my screen once Coach Ogo makes me host. I'm not hosting.
Okay. And we are live.
All right, good afternoon, good evening. Let me share my screen. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another amazing Sunday. Just give me a few minutes to share the link on the group so that our friends can come on board. Hope we are all doing great. Hope we had an amazing day. Hope our Sunday was awesome. Yeah, so I'm trying to share the YouTube link on the group. All right. Today is another wonderful day. Today is another awesome day. And I know we are all getting set for resumption. So let me see who is in the house. Let me go to the comment section to see who and who is on call. And all right, Michelle, you are welcome. Malubo, you are welcome. Happy Sunday. Trust you are doing well. Trust you are having holiday is finally over. It's time to get to work. All right. Oh, amazing. I can see that, Michelle. Well done. So who is excited? Who is excited about kids and they're like, they don't want to resume school. They don't want to resume school. They want to continue their holidays. They want to continue watching their movies and enjoying themselves. So I want to know if you are part of those people that don't want to resume. You want to continue the holiday. Let's continue enjoying ourselves and not resume school. Yeah, I hope you can hear me. I hope it's not your network that is having issue. All right. Okay, so today we are looking at an amazing topic, academic excellence. Um, last week we talked about something very important. Who can remind me our last week topic? What were we discussing last week? Can anyone help me? What was our topic last week? Michelle, Malobo. What were we looking at last week Sunday? So I'm waiting for your feedbacks in the comments section. I want to be sure that you paid attention to all that was taught last week. Okay. Goal setting. Goal setting. Thank you, Malobo. So we looked at goal setting. What are goals actually? What are goals? Because when we talk about goals, I remember the first time I heard goal setting, I was thinking, oh, I'm not a footballer. So what concern me and goal? I believe goals should be for those that are playing football or those that have something to do with soccer. Yeah. So what exactly are goals? Obi and Council, you're welcome. So can you tell me in the comment section, what are goals? Michelle, where are you? Obi and Council, tell me, what are goals? What do you understand by the word goal? Is it when you score a goal in a football match? I am waiting. I'm waiting for someone to bail us out before we move ahead. Because you won't really understand today's topic if you haven't grabbed what we talked about last week. All right, there is a comment here. Obi and Kamso said, goals are the things we keep doing until we accomplish them. Goals are the things we'll keep doing until we accomplish them. Obi, was that what you learned last week? I want to be sure this was what you learned.
Because I weren't here last week.
All right. Okay. Okay. So goals are not really the things you keep doing. Goals are like your plans, what you intend to achieve, your written down plans, your targets, your aim, what you want to achieve. That is your goal. Titilayo, you are welcome. I can see you. Alabi, I can also see you. You are welcome. So the question is, what are goals? We have just 3 minutes before I invite Coach Christine to take over. I just want to be sure that you understand what goal setting is all about. So goals are your targets, what you intend to achieve. Something you are working is like, it's like your guide. What do you want to do today? You write it down. Those are your goals. I want to read. I want to wash my clothes, do my laundries. I want to, tidy up my room. I want to go for a walk. I want to, exercise for 5 minutes. I want to read 5 pages. Those are goals. They help you plan. They help you stay focused. Now school is resuming. What are your goals? What are the things you intend to achieve at the end of this first term? Those are goals. All right, Manobo said, a goal is something you aim to achieve, whether personal or professional. Thank you so much, Malobo. That was amazing. Okay, so goals are the things you are aiming. You've not achieved them yet. You are aiming to achieve them. So it could be personal, academical, it could be professional, it could be as a team, So thank you so much for that feedback. So today we are going to be looking at academic excellence. Academic excellence. Every one of you is meant to, to experience this academic excellence. That is the reason why, you attend our classes. So that you understand, you know yourself better, build confidence, set smart goals. And by the time you do all these things, academic excellence is not negotiable. That is what you get when you follow all the laid down principles, all the things we are, teaching you here. The aim is to experience what? Academic excellence. Sets you apart, makes you different in class, in school, wherever you find yourself, you are what? Exhibiting excellence. So today we're going to be looking at what are the steps. What are the steps actually? Because there are steps. Nobody wakes up and then just experience academic excellence. It is intentional. All right. It's not an accident. It's not by luck. It's not by coincidence. You must plan, you must set goals, you must know the steps, and you must follow the steps. Okay, so everyone join me as we welcome Coach Christine to take us on today's amazing topic. Can you, Coach Christine? You are welcome. We are happy to see you. We are happy to have you. I'm not seeing your reactions and excitement in the comment section. I'm not allowed to come up onto you. Welcome her. Where are your excitements in the comment section? In fact, Coach Christine, just hold on first. Let me know if they are ready to have you or they are not ready. So I'm waiting. Let me see the love emoji. Let me see the clapping.
Okay.
Let me see the shouting, party. All right, good. So, Coach Christine, they are excited to have you, ma. Over to you.
Thank you, Coach Victor. Good evening, everybody. How are you today? Alba, Obi Kamso, Ambassador Rita, and Chimdi Mabi. And Chimdi, good to have you guys. Good to see you again. Hello, everybody. I hope you're excited. If you're excited to be in class today, can you just type yeah in the comment section? Let me see. With just not seeing your face in the camera, be smiling when you smile, right? Okay, guys, thank you. Yeah, so I want to see your emojis, and let me see your 100 in the comment section too. Yes, are you excited? Good. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. All right. How have you been? How's the week been? Okay, so let me know, how has your week been? I hope you had an amazing week. So for those of us who are in Lagos, I think a lot of schools are resuming this week. How ready are we for resumption? Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Dibanjo. Thank you, Malabo. I can see your comments. Yep. Okay, guys, so we're talking about academic excellence. Academic excellence. And for some people, depending on the part of the world you are, some people have resumed from 2nd of September. Some people resumed last week. Some are going to resume this week. The brothers have probably gone to school already, right? And last week we started by talking about goal setting, which Coach Victor have tried to recap for us. But before we continue, I want to ask, have really set our goals and we're ready for set my academic goals? Type it. I want you to type the full sentence there. I have set my academic goals. We talked about goal setting last week. So let me have you type it. I have set my academic goals. I want to see it in the comment section, please. I have set my academic goals. I have set my academic goals. Good. Okay, Ambassador Rita, I can see your comments. I have set my academic goals. All right. Who else have set the academic? Okay. I can see your comments. I've set my academic goals. The things we're learning, the essence of our learning is so that we can practice. Knowledge is power, right? But it is knowledge that you use that is actually power. If you learn and you don't take actions, you're just going to be stuck. All right? Good. All right. Adeyombo, I set my goals. Yes. Alberita. Where are other people? Where is every other person? I want to see your comments. I have set my academic goals. And if you have not set your academic goals and you were here last week, please, I need you to intentionally, after today's class, just sit down and set your goals. All right? It is very, very important. So today we're talking about academic excellence. All right? What does academic excellence mean to you? Can you when you hear academic excellence, just type in the comment section, academic excellence. What does it mean to you? Just tell me in your own words, okay? There's no right or wrong answer. What is academic excellence? When you hear academic excellence, what comes to your mind? I'm not seeing any comment. Please, can you hear me? If you can hear me, just type 100 in the comment section so that I'm sure that you can hear me loud and clear. Okay? So what does academic excellence mean to you? What do you think it means? Is it important? What does academic excellence? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. All right. So tell me, what does academic excellence mean? I've not seen one comment that is telling me what academic excellence means. So if you hear the word academic excellence, what comes to your mind? What do you think it's talking about? Academic excellence. What is it talking about? Is anybody answering me? What is academic excellence talking about? So nobody wants to respond to the academic excellence. At least there should be somebody here who understands what academic excellence means. Thank you, Obi and Cam. So it says it means what you want to achieve in your academic year and also making new friends along the way. Thank you very much for that response. Who else wants to give it a try? What does academic excellence mean to you? All right, so let's go to the next slide. Since nobody wants to answer me today, that's not nice, guys. To be great in your academics, good, and make friends. All right, thank you. Thank you, Abba. All right. So we hear this academic excellence every time, and I am sure your parents are always talking to you about being the best in your academics, right? And academic excellence is very important. Okay? It's very, very important because at your stage, right? Academic excellence means doing well in your studies. It's academics, excellence, doing well in your studies. Now, I want you to understand something, right? That when we talk of academic excellence, it's not only about coming first. Yes, it's important, right? But it's doing well in your. So if you set academic goals for yourself, if you're somebody that does not always come first, let's say you always, you don't do well in class, you can. That's the goal to move forward. For me, academic excellence is doing well in your studies by putting effort. You see, your results is feedback. Like they say, failure is feedback, right? Your result is feedback of your level of discipline, consistency, and preparation for that. So if you have 100 or 100, gives you a feedback. And if you didn't do well, it's also a feedback which you take in and ask yourself, how can I do better? All right. And I will understand that everyone has the ability to do well in our academics. We might not have it, right? People, they just read open books and they read and they are good. For some people, they read and have somebody to explain to them, and it's okay. So you need to understand yourself at your own level and not compare yourself to another person. So in order for you to attain academic excellence, so in simple terms, academic excellence means doing very well in your studies, doing excellent in your studies, learning, understanding, and developing yourself with the right skills, the right attitude, being consistent, reading and passing your exam. Basically, that's what academic excellence is all about. And you and I, all of you that are listening to me, have the ability to be excellent in your academics. You have the ability to be one of the top persons in your class. You have it. Nobody has two heads, right? The only thing is that some people put in more effort than the other people. So if you're struggling in any subject, it's also feedback. You need to help yourself get better. You need to probably read more, get someone who knows more than you to teach you. So you see, it just takes in a lot of work. And for one to attain academic excellence, there are steps, like Coach Victor mentioned earlier. It's not magical. You will not just sleep. Oh my God. You sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep and expect yourself to attain academic excellence. Or you play and play and play and play and play and play and expect yourself to attain academic excellence. There must be a balance. Everybody has 24 hours. What are you doing with your own 24 hours? How are you managing your own 24 hours? That is what makes the difference, whether you attain academic excellence or not. Okay? So the first step to academic excellence is an academic dream. Imagine yourself achieving excellence. Now, just close your eyes. Imagine this is the end of the session, 2024, 2026, and you just finished from your current class, and it is your speech and prize giving day. And they call you, oh, OB is the best student in his class. Or they say Chimdi, we're calling on Chimdi as the best student in this class. And you're walking up to go and collect your plaque or your certificate. How excited are you going to feel? How proud of yourself, excited and proud of yourself, and collecting that plaque, and everybody's clapping for you, and your parents are hugging you, and they're so happy. So academic success begins from your mind. Okay? Have a dream. Desire. Don't look at yourself and feel like, no, I'm not good enough. First is those people. First is no. Desire it. Have that big dream. Have that goal. Visualize it. See yourself being that best. Right? Now, when you imagine that, the second thing you need to do is set goals. Decide what you want to achieve academically. How much you want to improve. If you used to be in 50 and you want to get to 70, write it. Make it clear. So it begins with you knowing what you want. It's not like, what do you want? I don't know. If they can just give me, let's assume you used to come 20 over 20 in class. That's 20 out of 20 in class. And like, shall give me only 50. Let me just, even if I can just take 15, I'll be happy. No. Have a dream of being the best. Then set a goal on how you can be that best. All right? Set a goal on how you can be that best that you desire to be. Number 3, plans. break down your goals into smaller tasks. Now, you want to be the best in mathematics? Amazing. You want to be the best in science? Amazing. You want to be the overall best in your class? Very possible. But this is where we know whether that plan is going to work or not, is when you sit down and make a plan. You break it down. Okay, in order for me to achieve best student in my, I need to read every day 1 hour to 6 p.m. Every day. I need to do my homework immediately I come back from school. You write it down. I need to talk to my friend to put me through some things when I don't understand. You write it down. You make plans. Number 4, which is the most important thing, because if you visualize and you set goal and you build your plan, if you do not action, nothing will happen. Yeah. If you do not take action, everything that you've done will remain at that level of planning. So number 4 step in academic excellence is take actions. Take actions. Coach Victor shared David's book, and I hope that all of us will take our time to read that book and see how David was able to improve his scores and the actions he took to improve them. So take action, start working towards your goals, studying regularly and seeking help when needed. If you're not good at maths, look for somebody that can help you. If you're not good in English, look for somebody that can help you. If you're struggling in any subject at all, don't sit down and assume that, okay, I don't know it. No, don't just sit down like, oh, I'm not good at this subject. No, take action. Who can help you? How can you do better in that subject? What do you need to do extra to ensure that you get better in that subject? So you write down the goal and write down your action steps. I have to read 1 hour every day. Be consistent. If you need to set alarm, trust yourself to be consistent and read. Because when you take action, that's when you get results. Okay? So somebody should write the 4 steps for me in the comment section. I want to be sure that you're following me. First is your academic dream. Yes. Second is set goal. 3, make plans. And 4, take action. Can I type that 4 in the comment section? All right, so let's go to the next slide. Who is typing? Who is typing? Okay, good. Guys, let's communicate. Let's be a part of this class. You need to be a part of this by commenting, okay? So that I'm sure that I'm not alone here. Okay, some examples. Example of academic: become a top student in math class. So I would like you to type in the comment section. All right, what's your own academic dream? What is your own academic dream for this session? This is a new session, so let's keep it coming quick, guys. What's your academic dream? Academic excellence. Okay, thank you, Ambassador Rita. Yes. Yes, guys, let's go. What's your own academic dream? Is it becoming a top student in math, a top student in English, becoming the overall best student? What's that dream? Write it. Get your pen, write it now. Let me be sure you're writing it. Write your academic dream. If you're listening to me and you're not writing your academic dream, you are wrong. Get your book, get your pen, write your academic session. Thank you, Victor. Okay, so let's say make plan goals. I want you to write your own. You can see the example here. Become a top student in math. What's your own? Is it to be a top student in English, to be the best in your class, to be a top student in French? I'm a French teacher, by the way, and all your academic goals should be to be the best French student in your class. Okay, all right. Good. So let's come in, right? To be the best student in my class. So set your academic goals, your academic dream to always be the best. Let's keep doing that. To get the best in primary 4. Good. I love that, Bumi. To become top student at the end of this academic session. I love that, Esther. To get 60/60 in math. Beautiful. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay? Good. Now, when you set that, you've in your dream, you set goal, achieve a grade in the next test. All right. So you can see that your test comes before your exams. We're breaking that down. Okay. So, okay, good. So I can see amazing goals. Thank you very much, guys. So I said the next your academic dream, yes, to be among the top 2. Beautiful. Now you see you're getting specific. Write it down. Then you say go achieving an A grade in the next math test. Just like so, achieving. How do you become the best in your class? Achieving A grade in all your first CAs. Achieving. So just look at where you are and set a realistic goal for the next level you want to be. So it's about you breaking your own records. It's not because you want to be better than somebody in your class, but that you're breaking your record. If you are a 90 student and you came first, have a goal that this time I want to score 95, or I want to score 98, or I want to even get 100 average, because it is possible. Then the next one is make plans. Make plans. So how are you going to study to achieve yours? Please type in the comment section. What are you going to do to get best in primary 4? What are you going to do to get best in primary 4? What are you going to do to get 60/60 in maths? What are you going to do to be among the top 2 in class? So you make plans. Let's say study math for 1 hour daily, practice solving problems, seek help from teachers or classmates or your parents. All right? So what are you going to do to achieve this goal? Write it, type in the comment section so that I can know that we're in this together. Good, I love that. Malabo, pay attention to the subject. Understand yourself. It's part of self-awareness. Thank you, Chibuzo. Yeah, Chibuzo say I will always get 100 in French. I love that, Chibuzo. Thank you. Understand yourself. Pay attention in class. Read. Some people just need to just open their book and flip through and they will remember. For some people, you need to read and read and read and read. For some people, you need to, whatever you read, you practice it so that it can stick. Understand what works for you and use that reading, because we are all different. Some people will have to teach you go and look for pictures because you're a visual person. So understand yourself, understand how you, and remember, then do it and keep doing it. So don't copy another person's style. Okay? Understand yourself. It will help you achieve academic excellence. So let me tell you a story about myself. I don't know if I've told the story here before. Now, I read a lot, but I realize that I don't know how to read at night. Not that I don't know how to read at night, but whenever I train at night and I don't sleep, in the morning, I don't remember the things that I read. I once had that challenge while I was in the university because all my friends, when it's exam time, they'll do DB, till daybreak, they'll read, they'll come. When they come to class, they'll be telling you, in the hostel, we read, and I went to go and copy cats. And guess what happened to me? When I got to class the next day, I went blank. I was crying in my exam hall. I couldn't remember the things that I read. So you need to understand how things work for you. And that affected my scores in that course. The way A reads is not and understands, it's not the way B reads and understands. So, and how you can study best. Why is that? You go on pictures and correlate, or you need to discuss. I noticed that whenever I read, I need to discuss it with somebody. That's how I remember. For some people, you need to teach another person for you to remember, understand what works for you. You take action. Okay, so I can say I'll always get 100 in maths, in English. But he said that I always get the maths. Shibuzo says, okay, all right. So the next thing is take action. If you have written that you will read for 30 minutes every day, take action. You can start today. Don't let it pass tomorrow. Take action. 30 minutes. Start disciplining yourself. You come back to your bath, just have a routine. You read for that thing. There's no way you're going to be consistent with that your grades will not improve. And the last one, live your dream. Score an A grade. So after you have planned, you've written your goals, you've taken action, when your result comes out, be excited and celebrate yourself and celebrate your little. Then look at yourself. Where do I need to improve? How am I going to improve? You write it down and begin to take conscious steps to improve. Okay, guys, so let's go to the next slide. So I said we should write how we're going to achieve this goal. I didn't have anybody write that in the comment section. So now we're here in time management. Time management for students. Everybody type in the comment section, time management. Time management. Everybody type in the comment section, time management. Now, guys, all of us have 24 hours in a day. Even myself. Nobody, even there is nobody who has more than 24 hours a day, irrespective of what part of the world you live in. We all have 24 hours. And in order for you to achieve things, great things, you must know how to manage your 24 hours to be very productive. Are we saying you're not going to play? No. Are we saying don't chat with your friends? No. All these things are important for your development. But we're saying manage your time. Don't play for 12 hours in 24 hours. Gist with your friends for 12 hours in 20 hours in a day. No. You know that inside that 24 hours, you should at least get 8 hours sleep, right? At least 8 hours. So you've already managed minus 8 hours from that 24 hours. How many is remaining? How can you manage that 24 hours to be productive for you? "24 hours in a day." Time management for students. So it's important managing time effectively. Because managing time effectively to balance academic, extracurricular activities, and personal life. So in this time management, so talking about time management, right? You have your curricular activities, you have your academics, you have your personal life, you have your playtime, you have time that you need to spend with your parents, you have time you need to spend with your friends. You can see that there's a lot to do, right? You have your screen time, you want to watch your television, all that. You need to manage it very well so you can maximize your 24 hours. And how do we manage time? Some tips here we have: create a study schedule. How many of us have a schedule, a study schedule? Write it now in your book. Create a study schedule. Write in the comment section, everybody. I will create a study schedule. And let me don't ask who has a study schedule. Just write, I will create a study schedule. So if you have already have good, if you don't, that's your assignment for today. So write it. As you're looking at me right now, I'll be writing it. Thank you. Study schedule. Good. I will create a study schedule. Yes. Let me see my YouTube people. I'm not seeing you people. I'm not seeing your comment, guys. I will create my study schedule. Okay? Do your chores. If you need to go and wash the car, wash the car. You need to wash plates, wash it. You need to sweep. Have your time. Do it when you are meant to do it. To prioritize. Avoid procrastination. Some of us are very good with I will go and wash your plate. I will wash it. Go and wash the. I will wash. Go and do your assignment. I will do it. Go and do your homework. I will do. When are you going to do it? When? When are you going to do it? So have a schedule. By 2 o'clock, I'm going to do this. By 3 o'clock, I'm going to do this. By 3:15, I'll do this. Have that schedule and tick it. When you come back from school, look at the thing, have read things about the things that you're going to do after school, and be checking each and every one of them. Homework, check. Washing my flask, check. Preparing lunch, check. Eat, check. Reading time, check. Then set deadlines. Take breaks and seek help when needed. If you have a lot of chores to do, seek help. Talk with your parents, right? But make sure you're doing what you need to do when you are meant to do it. So create study schedule, prioritize your task, avoid procrastination, set deadlines, take breaks, and help when needed. Next slide, please. I hope we're all listening, right? So let's go to the next slide. All right. Let's take example for study schedule. Example for study schedule. Allocate specific time slots for each subject. So let's say you read 1 hour a day. Depending on the subject that you do in your school, I don't know how many subjects you do. You share it. Maybe I'll read for 10 minutes. I'll read maths for 15 minutes. I'll read sciences for 10 minutes. I'll read English for 15. Prioritize. You know the areas that are tough for you. You know the areas you're doing well. You know the areas you need to read more time. And you know the areas you need to read a little bit slower. Okay, guys. Good. So you prioritize. Write it out on a scale of 1 to 10. Start from the most important thing you need to do every day when you come back from school. That will not make your parents, be on your neck, but that they will make them know that the things that you're doing are important to them. So you prioritize your tasks and focus on the most important things that you need to do. You have tests, prioritize and focus on what you need to do in your test. Avoid procrastination. The only way to avoid procrastination is take action. Immediately you say, let me go and poo-poo first. Let me go and poo-poo first. Let me go and wee-wee first. You will see that you. Okay? So you prioritize, check the most important things you need to do. And as soon as you come back or you wake up, do those most important things. Do the most important things you need to do before you go to school. And do the most important things you need to do before you come back, when you come back from school. Avoid procrastination, set deadlines. Break down tasks into smaller deadlines for better time management. Okay? Break down your tasks into smaller deadlines for time management. So whatever your chores are, break them down. Where do I start from? Okay, maybe you have a lot to do. Okay, today I will sweep the parlor. Tomorrow I'll wash the toilet. Next, in the morning I'll sweep the parlor. When I come back in the afternoon, I wash the toilet. When I come back, I'll wash my plates. Just prioritize and do those things. And set your deadlines. Okay, by the time I come from school, in the next 15 minutes, I would have been done with this. Then take breaks. Take breaks, rest, and recharge your mind to maintain focus and productivity. If you don't rest, if you don't reach your mind, you will not be productive. Okay, guys, are you with me? If you're with me, just give me a thumbs up in the comment section so that I am sure that I am not alone here. All right. Good. Thank you, Chibuzo. Good. I love this. So just keep typing in the comment section so that I'm sure that people are listening to me, okay? Thank you, guys. Let's go to the next slide. So Chibuzo, avoid procrastination, take breaks. Beautiful. Good. So let's have example of homework schedule. Allocate specific time slot for each subject and let's assume back with 3 homeworks. Allocate time. Okay, you're back from school by 4. All right, in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to wash my plates and do what I need to do. I'm going to wash my plates and do the things that I need to do. Yes. So you give your time, you give yourself specific time slot. All right, from 4:30, it's time to do my homework. So 4:30 to 5 o'clock, I'm doing my homework. Up to 5:30 rehearsing. 5:30 to 6 p.m. I'm playing. 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. I'm reading. So just allocate specific time as it suits you. All right? Good. Now, the next thing is study techniques and exam preparation. Okay? Study techniques and exam preparation. So, you need to differentiate between subjects. Math, further math, physics, chemistry, biology, English, science, botany, zoology, depending on the courses that you do, geography, history. Differentiate between these subjects. You can use visual aids. Practice active listening, especially when your teacher is teaching in class. Be fully present. Don't be in class looking at your teacher and your mind is going on one ways. Your mind is wandering everywhere and you're not listening. Okay, so let's look at the example that we can see on the slide. Study technique and exam preparation. For exam preparation, create a study plan, organize study materials, practice past papers, seek clarification, and stay calm during exams. Staying calm during exams, very important. Okay? Practice, seek clarifications. If you don't understand, ask your teacher, ask your friend, or somebody that can help you. Let's go to the next slide. To teach other people, because teaching other people helps what you've learned to stick better. All right. So be that person that wants to explain to another person, because the more you explain, the more you get better. Thank you, Chibuzo. All right. So let's go to the next slide. Okay. Good. Study technique. I can see the comment section. Study technique, exam preparation, techniques, exam preparation. Good. So understand your own. Now I've been saying this like it's all right. Understand your learning style. Understand how to read and pass your own exam. So if you've been using one method that you are reading and that thing have not been giving you good results, go back to the drawing board and change your method. Whether you want to teach other people, you want to read more, change your method to something that is working. All right, so can we have the next slide, please? So for those of you that are listening to me, what technique are you going to use to study this period to make a difference in your exams, to make a difference in your academics, to achieve academic excellence? So what method are you going to use? I will create a study schedule. Thanks to Ambassador Rita. Okay, Ambassador, prestigious scholarship, love that. Achieving high GPA and graduating with honors, I love that. I love that, guys. That's good. So you have to look for a technique that is going to work well for you and use that technique. Okay? You look for a technique that work very well for you and use that technique. So even if you are siblings at home, right? I want you to understand that it's not compulsory that you people will have the same study technique, because what works for Kamso might not work for Obi. What works for Rita might not work for Chindi. Okay, so look at some more examples of study techniques. You have use flashcards for vocabularies, draw diagrams for science concepts, teach a friend maths problem, and summarize notes before exams. These are things that can help you. Exam preparation, plan study sessions for each subject. Books and notes, solve practice test topics, and practice relaxation technique for exam anxiety. Next slide, please. So those of you that have exam anxiety, most times you need to prepare yourself well ahead, because when you prepare more for your exam, you're more confident. You're not going to be scared. So I want you to understand that there's nothing in it's just feedback. Take a deep breath. When it's exam, just do this. Okay, so Coach Victor, can we go to the next slide? Okay, so like I said, your method, friend, your technique is different. Kamso's technique is different from Rita's technique. Everybody's technique is going to be different. So when you are able to understand your own technique, then you can operate in a way that you will gain academic excellence. So you see that all these things that we've been learning about personal development, they are all together. We've learned what they call it, self-awareness. So understanding your learning style and your reading style works for you is part of how you achieve academic excellence. So if you don't know yourself, will be a challenge for you to attain your academic excellence. And in conclusion, academic excellence is achievable through setting goals, effective time management. See, type in the comment section effective time management. Then write, I will manage my time effectively. Some of you love your screens. When you start watching movies or programs on your TV or on your iPad, you will watch and watch and watch and watch and forget that there are other things you need to do with your time. Some of you love football. Instead of you to manage your time well, you will play football and play football and ball. You will not read your book. You will not do the things that you're supposed to do. Remember that discipline is very important in academic excellence. So academic excellence is achievable for anybody. All of you listening to me, some of you might be feeling like, I'm not good enough. You can achieve academic excellence. You are smart. You are excellent. God has, in fact, you are very brainy. You just don't understand yourself and the methods that work for you. And sometimes your teachers might not know too. That's why you have pushing and push and never give up yourself. Okay? Because I strongly believe in you. Even if you came last session, you have the ability to come first if you put in the work. That was just feedback. Okay? So effective time and adopt study test and diligent preparation. Adopt study techniques that work for you. It's time to write your test or exams. If you read every day, you won't be under pressure to pass your exams. Encourage young leaders to strive for academic success and reach their goals. So I'm encouraging you guys that are listening to me, every ambassador, strive for academic success. Everybody type in the comment section, I am striving for academic success. Okay? All right. So we have a few minutes left. Do we have any question? All right, on academic excellence that is probably bothering you? So we can quickly take those questions. Do we have any questions that are bothering you on academic excellence? Have you been trying and feeling like I am not good enough to achieve academic success or academic excellence? Okay. Okay. Malibu says whatever and explaining someone helps me. Okay, that's good. Malibu also say I strive for academic excellence. Beautiful. I strive for academic excellence. Adopt a study pattern that works for you. Adopt a study pattern that works for you. All right. So in the absence of no questions, okay, I am going to thank you everybody for listening. I'm going to be yielding the mic to Coach as he takes on the pledge. Let's take our ambassador creed. So guys, it's a new session. You have the ability to be the best in everything that you do. I look forward to seeing you guys sharing with me at the end of this session that you set goal to be the best and you are the best because I believe in you. So when you want to give up, remember that Coach Christine believes in you. All right. I yield mic to Coach Victor. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you for that amazing class. Can we all say a very big thank you to Coach Christine? That was amazing. That was amazing. I believe with this knowledge, we are set to conquer this academic session. Can I see your big thank you? Can I see your big thank you? All right, so let's quickly take our Pdac creed, which is our confirmation, our affirmation.
Coach Victor, sorry, I can see one question in the comment section. Can I quickly take that question before we take our creed?
Yes, please, you can.
Okay. So the question says, do the friends we have determine whether we will achieve academic excellence? Yes, that is a big yes. If you surround yourself with people who are not conscious of academic excellence, who don't want to read and who don't care whether they pass or fail, if you're not careful, you're going to start taking on those attitudes, on those attitudes. Friends are very, very important. Surround yourself. If you have friends who love reading, it makes reading easier for you yourself to be to achieve academic excellence. But if all your friends are nonchalant about academic excellence, you also will start adopting. Choose friends that will help you attain academic success. So your friends are very, very important. Very important.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'm done,
Vivian.
Coach Victor. Thank you.
All right, Vivian, I hope you got that. Your friends, the kind of friends you keep affect your academics and also affect your future as well. There's a saying that if you surround yourself with 5 intelligent friends, you will be the 6th intelligent friend. But if you surround yourself with 5 unserious friends, you will become the 6th unserious person in their midst. All right. So be mindful of your friends. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for doing justice to that question. And let's say a big thank you once again to Coach Christine. Now let's take our Pdac creed. Just say after me, I am a Pdac ambassador. I am a child of God. I understand myself. I discover, develop, and unleash my God-given potential. I have strong beliefs and values that guide my actions and decisions. I cultivate good habits and follow principles that lead me to success. I am a confident and inspiring speaker. I dream big dreams, set smart goals, make great plans, and take quick steps to make my dreams come true. I am a great leader. I inspire myself and others to achieve great things. I am excellent in my academics, and I love to learn new things. I believe in myself, and I have a positive self-image. I understand and manage my emotions well, and I am sensitive to others' feelings. I am a proud Pdac ambassador, and will fulfill my duties with love, respect. Help me, God. Amen. Wow. Thank you all for joining today's class. Thank you so much. We are all wishing you an amazing academic session as it resumes tomorrow. And those that have already resumed, we pray that the spirit of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding rest mightily upon you. And you will, exceed all your goals, all the goals that you have set for yourself this term. You are going to exceed them and become the best. All right. So thank you guys for joining. Do have a wonderful and an amazing, beautiful week.